Welcome, everyone. It's Thursday, and that means it's time for Chaotic Good Improv short form improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. We are Chaotic Good Improv, and we are going to be shooting some shot of comedy, I guess. My name is Chris, and I've got playing with me tonight. We got Katie. Big round of applause for Katie here. Yeah, and running the whole show, and eventually ready to host and edit everything is the Wizard Man, Chad. Yeah. So, but I might as well get as much intro in as I can right now because I probably will not be introing anything after this since Katie and I are going to be doing a two-person show. We're going to be in everything. So for those of you guys who have not seen us before, or it's been a very long time and you don't remember what improvisation is, it means we're making everything up. We don't have anything planned. Everything you see is going to be made up before you. All we have is a list of games that we'll be doing. And because everything's made up, that means we're going to be needing suggestions from you throughout the show. So anytime Chad intros a game, he'll ask you guys for a suggestion of a various type, whether it's a person, place, thing, smell. He's not going to ask for smells. A location, it could be an object, it could be a feeling, it could be a holiday, whatever he asks for. Feel free to type it into the chat. Also, I'd recommend type as many as you want, because even if we don't get to that suggestion, we'll be able to pull it up and use it later on in the show. And because everything's made up, that means this is the only time in the history of the world. I was fighting that hiccup for a while, but the only time in the history of the world that this show is going to exist, it's never going to be again. And you guys can be a part of it live. And whether you guys are watching this on Twitch or Facebook or YouTube or wherever out there in the interweb sphere. Is it a sphere? What shape is the interweb? I'm not sure.
It's a series of tubes.
It's a tube series. Yeah, we're in a series of tubes. You are there too, YouTubes. Anyway, I'm going to stop because I need to save my voice for all of the improvising I'll be doing later on in the show. So I'm going to turn it over to Chad, the man who does everything. So Chad.
Well, thank you so much, Chris. And yes, it is a series of tubes. As the wonderful Ted Stevens of Alaska, senator back in the day, once informed us. Nobody cares. But anyway, hey, welcome to everyone. Thank you for caring enough to be on with us tonight. We really do appreciate that. Hey, we feel so much love from so many people all the time. It's great. It's one of the reasons we do comedy. And, of course, you can always be part of that by letting people know that there is still weird, fun, free comedy happening on Twitch. Every Thursday at twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov. We're also going to be live coming up pretty soon. And I cannot find the images to save my life, but if you go to chaoticgoodimprov.com, you can find information on when you can see us live. If you're in the Birmingham, Alabama area, and I know I am, you can come see us perform at East 59 Cafe. I believe it's April 22nd and 23rd.
That is correct.
Yes, okay, I got one, and then we're going to be at Chaos at the Cinema. We're going to be at Sidewalk Cinema, downtown Birmingham, in the basement of the Pizzets. You bet you didn't know there was a whole cinematic universe down there. Yes, there is, and we're going to be playing on it. We'll be playing on there, too, and I forget what the dates are, but they are on kidimprov.com. You can buy tickets now. That's awesome. Also, you can buy classes. If you like what we're doing, and you say, hey, I could do that, I can be funny, we believe you can too, and we'll teach you, and we'll help you hone those skills. We will teach you the basics of improv. I always tell everybody, even if you're not looking to be on a stage and make people laugh and everything, go do a level 1 class. As a matter of fact, we'll go you one better. We'll give you a taste of a level 1 class. So go to chaoticgoodimprov.com and just check out, our taste of improv, or basically sneak peek. Thank you, sneak peek. Sneak peek of, we've called it a lot of things behind the scenes, but it's a sneak peek, basically. A sneak peek of improv. You can find out how you can register for that class, as well as a level 1 class coming up very, very soon. I always recommend, take a level 1. It is life-changing. It will teach you skills you didn't know you needed. And, if you like it, you can stick around and maybe one of these days amaze your family, friends, and your worst enemies on stage. I know I have done all the above. What else do we have? Yes, we also have merchandise at chaoticgoodimprov.com if you would like to wear something to show off your chaotic good fashion sense. We have all sorts of stuff there. We have baby onesies. We have mugs. I like to wear mugs on various parts of my body. Don't ask. And I don't judge you. Don't judge me. Also, we have... what else do we have? Yeah, well, of course, we're also streaming on all the social medias, pretty much Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we're also on Twitter, Instagram, wherever Finer Improv is advertised. Follow us on all those things. You'll figure out where we're at and what we're going to be doing. Another thing that people like to do, first of all, we're going to need a lot of suggestions tonight. So, we're doing a big old show and everything, and this show can't survive without your suggestions. So tonight, when we ask for suggestions, don't be shy about them. Just go ahead and put them in.
Bold.
Exactly. Be bold. Go where no commenter on an improvised short form show on Twitch has ever gone before.
Don't do that. Go places where they've been.
Exactly. Well, you can go play. Like, if you're watching on your phone, you can go to like the living room or whatever. Or let's face it, the bathroom. You're probably watching us in the bathroom. It's fine. I don't judge. But yes, suggest all you can tonight. And also, if you'd like to suggest a title for this episode, we will put this episode in our YouTube archives for your viewing pleasure years on down the road. And if you want to be part of Chaotic Good History, go ahead and suggest something whenever you hear our actors say something uproariously funny, and you will. Or if you hear a common theme throughout the episode that you think, hey man, that would be a good episode title, go ahead and comment that in the chat. I will be Chaotic Good Improv in the chat. And you can put it in quotes or some way to just get my attention, and I'll be sure to put it in a big old list, and we'll deliberate about it at the end of the episode. Our favorite person gets to name the episode. How about that? And you're our favorite person by suggesting stuff, so how about that? All right, cool. Right, let's go ahead and get things started. That's all the housekeeping I have. We're going to start with a game called Change. Exactly, Change. Yeah, I found change while housekeeping, actually.
Change in the house of flies.
Oh, that's deep.
Oh.
But we're going to need we're going to need a suggestion for this game called Change. And what I need from the audience watching is what is the weirdest thing that has ever what's the weirdest thing that has ever made you laugh? How about that? Just a weird situation that has made you laugh that you normally wouldn't make someone laugh. I did that because Chris laughed at something weird just now. So yeah, what's something that would be really weird or inappropriate to laugh at? Yeah, not too inappropriate, but you get the idea. So go ahead and put that in the chat. Because what we're going to do is Chris and Katie are going to be doing a scene based on your suggestion. And at any point, I can say the word change. And either Chris or Katie, whoever spoke last, will have to change the thing they said, did, or whatever I direct. It's really fun because I get to be a control freak on this, and I get to kind of like play with puppets, as it were. So we get to change and see what they make of it. They'll have to make that changed thing that they said make sense in the context of the scene. You'll see how it works here in just a moment. So if we have anyone watching and everything, please go ahead and put in a weird situation that you normally wouldn't laugh at, or that would make you laugh. Go ahead and put that in there. So looking around, and don't forget, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Twitch, we are watching all of the above. All right, so
I'd definitely like if there's anyone watching.
If there's anyone watching, there is. By the way, Thornton Tex, good to see you again. We need to get you on another a Chaotic Game Night at some point.
Oh yeah, Thornton Tex. That's been a while.
Good to see you, Thornton Tex. You're awesome.
Cheers.
Exactly. Okay, so the suggestion is a funeral home.
Funeral home, okay.
Which is great because I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean? You soon will.
Chicken to China, the Chinese chicken.
Have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking.
And I'll watch X-Files with no lights on. We just did it. It's it. All right, good see.
All right. Oh, and now on to the next game. I'm kidding. All right, this game of Change will have something to do with a funeral home, however that strikes you guys. This is Change with Katie and Chris in 3, 2, and 1.
I flushed Bubbles down the toilet. He went belly up.
I didn't think that was possible, that you would have it in you to flush him or her. I never checked.
I didn't either. The guy at the carnival just said it was a goldfish, and I have loved him so much.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen anyone fall in love with an animal so quickly. I mean, you caught it 3 hours ago.
Change.
I know.
You caught it last week.
Change.
It's the oldest goldfish known to man. I I mean, it's 35 years. It would have been 36 tomorrow, which is what makes it sadder that you had to flush it.
I know. I just feel bad, because he's clearly been passed down from generation to me.
Yeah.
And he died on my watch. That poor Bubbles.
You know what? Don't feel bad. Well, here's what we'll do. I mean, this is a big bathroom. What we can do is we can turn this bathroom into a home. Into a mausoleum. Into a remembrance hall for Bubbles. And since it is a bathroom and you like to take bubble baths, every time you bubble bath yourself, it's like you're paying homage, whatever the proper term is, to your pet goldfish.
Well, I like that idea. I just feel kind of bad that I was tapping on the glass so hard. I just feel kind of bad that I tried to eat him. I feel really good about all the decisions I've made that have led to this point.
You should, honey. You did everything you could. That fish lived 35 years. Everything you did got you to this point. Now, had it lived 35 minutes, I might have been questioning your judgment. But 35 years. I mean, you're only 12. That's like 3 times as long as you've been alive.
I know.
It's 35 fish years, which is really like a week. But
Right. Well, it's just, I was going to take him to school for show and tell. And now I've got. The thing is, I was going to take him for a walk around the neighborhood. The thing is, I think I'm ready for a puppy.
I think you are too, honey. And the good thing about puppies, well, it's not the good thing, it's the sad thing. But when, and they will, pass, you can't flush them down the toilet. You have to eat it. I was going to a line of questioning with the eat it and then every good decision.
Yeah,
that was an awful ending.
How do you think Hush Puppies came about?
Hush! Don't talk about them. Yeah, that was a bad ending.
Oh, we have heard. Oh, we got a clap. So you know what? I say it's a good ending. Anytime you get a clap.
Yeah, well, turning your bathroom into a quote-unquote funeral home is always nice. That would have been fun. Little goldfish coffins. Goldfish crackers that open up into the coffins.
Oh my God. Okay, well, that was that was imaginative. So, and again, if you hear anything that sounds like it would make a great episode title, please put it in the chat because I feel like there's a lot to work with there. All right.
Yeah, but don't make the title of the show "You Can't Flush a Puppy Down a Toilet" because that's just not a good ending.
or eating puppies. I mean, honestly, like.
Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
But,
It's fine. I prefer them char grilled. Let's move on to a game called Old Job, New Job. This is with Chris and Katie. Now, this is a game where we're going to need suggestions for employment or jobs. You remember those? Those were great. Yes, go ahead and make a suggestion for some kind of job. We'll need several suggestions, so if you're watching on any of the social media platforms, go ahead and put your suggestions in now. The more varied, the better. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we have viewers all over the place, basically. So let's go ahead. Dead puppies.
He's got all these screens up. He's like, well, we got him in Germany. We've got him over here in Brazil.
Yes, I'm watching everyone. So what's going to happen is we're going to assign Chris one of these jobs as his current job. And then it is going to be Chris, right?
Yes, unless you want to give it a shot, Katie.
Sure.
It's up to you.
You can do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Right. So Chris is going to have a job, but he's also coming off of a different job that he's done for years, basically. So
35 years.
Yeah, exactly. 35 years, about the lifespan of your average ancient goldfish.
Yeah.
So what we're going to need is, so basically you know how it is when you change careers, you pick up bad habits through your old career that might show up in your new career and stuff like that. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to have Chris doing a new job, but in the same fashion as an old job. So, go ahead and put your suggestions in as far as like any kind of jobs or any kind of professions or occupations, I should say, if you want to get fancy about it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Excuse me, sorry. All right, we have a watchmaker.
Watchmaker.
Mm-hmm. And we have a chimney sweep.
Okay, so I'm a chimney sweep who what order do you want it to go in? These are both difficult, so it's not going to matter either way.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. You know what? I feel like this...
I think whatever my job used to be is probably what my accent will be.
In that case, I need to see a watchmaker who used to be a chimney sweep.
Okay, because it'd either be a German accent or a British accent, either way, or Austrian, whatever. Okay, so wait, I'm a watchmaker now who used to be a chimney sweep.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes.
It's going to be awful. But that's good.
I love it. It's fine.
I always think everything's awful.
All right, and those that came in a little bit late on that's fine. We may use your suggestion in another scene, so yes, by all means, keep those suggestions coming. All right,
keep them coming.
This will be Old Job, New Job with Chris and Katie. Chris will be a watchmaker who used to be a chimney sweep in 3, 2, and 1.
I gotta say, I have not been late since I got that watch from you last week.
Oh, that's great. I put a lot of time into that watch there. I made sure to clean the inside of that watch. It's spotless.
Well, I noticed that it was because I was polishing it the other day, and I could just hear it sparkle,
Oh, yes. Every single time you see that clock and you look at that big hand and it's with the small hand, that I've got these brushes. They're tiny little brushes and I make sure I go in between each one of them. You can't have a dirty watch now, can you?
Well, no, I wouldn't want to do that because that would be bad. I might be late.
Yeah. You know what I like to do for my watches? While I'm making them, because I construct them from scratch now. I like to sing songs and dance with penguins.
Wow!
Yes, I do.
How clever! I never would have thought. But
no.
Wow, you are an intriguing person.
Yeah. Well, where I come from, there's lots of things to do, Now that the Industrial Revolution's over, there's not many chimneys to sweep. I turned into a new profession.
Well, that's good way to pivot, I really admire that in people.
Yeah, I'm really sorry I didn't introduce myself when you came into my store. My name's Casio Swatch.
Casio Swatch. It's great to meet you again after you gave me this watch last week. I just wanted to pop in because, I wanted to compliment you.
Well, I appreciate it. I know I look a mess. I've got gears and watch bits just covering my face and all my clothes and things, I'm not much of a tidy person at all,
But that's okay because your work is very tidy.
Yes.
So it evens out.
It does. Tick, tickety, tick, tickety, tick, tick. The watch.
That is brilliant. The penguins. Here they come. I see
they come in every time I start singing. They do.
And scene. Before we get sued by Disney. Oh my God.
That was ridiculous.
Okay. I needed that this week, honestly. That was great.
I haven't done that in a long time. I don't even know what you would call that voice.
Oh, me. All right. So, actually, it had shades of Lin-Manuel Miranda. Let's move on to a game called A to Z. Now, this is one of my favorite games. One of the first games I actually learned how to play in improv myself. And the suggestion for this one's easy. Just give me a letter of the alphabet. Don't do like A. Just give us some other letter of the alphabet. Something interesting, like toward the middle end, what have you. Because what's going to happen is Chris and Katie are going to do a scene. And we're going to start with the letter that's suggested. And so the actor who starts out the scene is going to start a sentence with that particular letter, and then the next person has to start whatever they say with the next sequential letter of the alphabet. So, for example, if Chris were to start a sentence with the letter M, Katie would start a sentence with the letter N, and then Chris would go to the letter O, and so on, until we wrap around through Z, back to A, and then back to the original letter that we started with. It sounds complicated. It's going to be really fun to watch. So we just need a letter of the alphabet. Most of you should have some form of keyboard close by. And
Quick anything.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I mean, we had Casio, so even Casio keyboards have like lettered keys. When you think about it, right?
Try to think of the two cheapest. Well, smartwatches weren't cheap; they're pretty expensive. I had a ton of them. Because I'm an 80s kid.
Oh, who isn't?
People born in the 90s.
Good point. I wouldn't know what that's about, but hey.
I mean, I was born in the 70s, but I'm an 80s kid.
I was born in 85, so I technically qualify as an 80s kid.
I was born in 76. I'm up there.
Technical qualifications are the best qualifications, really, when you think about it.
I'm on the ass end of Gen X.
You said X.
Yeah.
All right, so looking around, let's see. Wow, this is the most difficult suggestion I've ever asked for. We're going to go ahead and I tell you what, we'll take the last thing someone commented, and we're going to use the letter from that. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
All right. So the last comment was, "That was wonderful, Chris." So your starting letter is the letter T. T.
Oh, I thought it'd be S.
As in tango.
I'm so confused.
You said like the last letter of someone they commented.
The first letter of the last comment. It's really.
I thought you said the last. So like, well, where does he get T? It's not. That was fantastic, Christ. Like, oh.
It is now.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So T. Okay, we're doing T. All right.
Tango. And we're going to go with the previous suggestion that was given to us.
All right.
Ticket Man. Okay.
Ticket Man.
Ticket Man will be the suggestion. We'll start with the letter T. This is A to Z if we can get through the alphabet with Katie and Chris in 3, 2, 1.
Ticket, please.
I know I have it here somewhere.
Very important. You hand me that ticket, you ain't getting in till I see some tickets.
Well, I bought a ticket. I swear I did. I just don't know where I put it.
Exactly. You think that just because your kids coming in here trying to get you know how many of you guys try to get in for free, just sneak by like I can't sniff you out?
I would appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice at me because it's making me kind of anxious and I don't want to cry. I just got to find the ticket.
0 tickets, huh? I knew it. I could smell them tickets. I put a special perfume on every ticket we sell, and that's how I know if you got it on you. You smell fresh. You don't smell like ticket funk.
All of my things were in my bag, and now it's missing. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Bag's empty. I get that all the time as an excuse. I ain't buying it no more. You kids are lying to me and trying to get into my special carnival show for free.
Carnival show? I had no idea there was a carnival show.
Didn't you see the big sign that said carnival show right where you bought them tickets?
Every once in a while, someone comments that I don't have that great a vision, so I must have missed it.
Figures you just walk right by the big ass sign and you're trying to sneak your way in here. What's inside this tent's gonna blow your mind. And when your mind's blown, you ain't gonna be able to have a job no more. So you ain't gonna make no more money. I might as well take the last bit you got.
Goodness. Well, I didn't know that you had a mind-blowing carnival. I found it.
Oh, there's a $50 bill. Holy crap. That's what I should have said. Or should have started with that.
I think that would have been a good place to start too, but here we are.
Just see here, I gotta make sure this $50 bill is authentic. You know, not only do kids come in here trying to fake with their fake tickets and lie to me, sometimes they come in here with the counterfeits. Counterfeit money trying to see my carnival expedition. That's not the right word.
Kudos to you for being the super sleuth that you are and figuring out all of those kids' hijinks.
Listen here, I used to watch all the detective shows and seen all the detective movies when I was growing up, so you ain't gonna take a lot. And Matlock, and you ain't gonna get nothing past me.
Matlock was a great show. You know, he just the way he always figured it out, just like you. You know, you look a little bit like him.
Oh no. No one's told me that before, but I think I do. I think I look. I mean, I have feet. Matlock had feet. You know, we would share that in common.
Oh, the resemblance is uncanny.
Perhaps since you're so nice, I might let you into this little carnival expedition. Not expedition, it's an exhibit. My words come out funny sometimes, but I might get you in for free because you do seem like you're just a nice, gentle woman.
Quite nice of you to say. Thank you. I am looking forward to this.
Ready yourself, because what you see in here, you can't unsee.
Shucks.
Oh, that's famous last words right there.
And scene, literally. Oh man, I feel like the Carnival Expedition is like the latest cruise ship that's like been released.
Exhibit was what I was trying to think of, and I could not think of that word.
Yes, the Carnival Exhibitionist. That's what you're looking for.
There we go, Carnival Exhibitionist.
All right, we got applause on that one, so thank you so much for the applause, Important Text, and everybody else watching. Appreciate y'all so much. All right, we're moving on to a game that's actually really easy. This is called Two Suggestions. So this is a very complicated game, actually, deceptively so.
Hard one.
Exactly, because we're going to need two suggestions of literally anything. Anything you can think of at all. That's fine. You know, just two suggestions. This is where we flex and show that we can make a scene out of any two suggestions you throw at us. If you need like a little memory jog, I tell you what, here's something to consider. How about a location that would be weird to get lost in, or maybe a relationship between two people, or
that would be weird to be lost in.
Yeah, exactly, or nothing. Yeah, well, I mean, I've been lost in a relationship before myself.
I have.
I've
been lost and found out I was in a relationship that I didn't know I was in.
Yes, and you may say to yourself, "This is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful house."
Well, how did I get here, dude? What we need to just do movie soundtrack stuff, like, because that was Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
Yep.
Nick Nolte, Bette Midler, oh my God, what was the Weasley dude? Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard Richard Dreyfuss referred to as a Weasley dude, but you know what?
Little was the main thing. Oh, and it had Little Richard was in it.
Oh,
Little Richard was down there. He was the neighbor. Yeah. Wow, that was a blast from the way past. All right. Anyway, I was just killing time till the suggestions came in.
Welcome to Odd the Movies with Chaotic and Improv.
We should do an episode of just talking about movies. I would talk about them forever.
I'm so down. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay. Oh, moving around here. All right, so so first of all, weird place to get lost, cruise ship. Feels like we just discussed those. And then let's see. Ooh, here we go. Instacart shopper.
Okay.
Instacart shoppers.
So cruise ship and Instacart shopper are the two suggestions?
Cruise ship. Yeah, I think those are cool. So, two disparate suggestions, nothing to do with each other. We'll see what happens when we give this over to Katie and Chris in 3, 2, and 1.
There's nothing in here. Nothing worth taking.
Well, I know, because I clipped all the coupons out of it earlier.
Yeah, it looks like if a newspaper could have leprosy, that's what this looks like. Like pieces are just falling off of it.
Right. Well, you know what? I've been stocking up on all those 25 cents off, 50 cents off. We're gonna save up enough money this year so that we can go on that honeymoon we never got to.
No, honey, I understand your desire to save money, but you're spending money more than you're saving.
Well, because you have to buy the thing to get the 50 cents off. See? So I'm just...
I'm questioning your monetary knowledge. If we have $5,
right,
and we want to save $6,
right,
but for every dollar we get in, you spend $1.50 to save 50 cents. That's a net zero.
Well,
I don't know. I think I blew my mind a little bit with that one.
Honey, the thing is, but we can't save. We just gotta. I'm just saving the money with these coupons, So that's what.
I'm thinking about just getting another job, a second job.
Oh my goodness.
That'll save you from having a coupon clip, and it would give us money faster to go on we call it a second honeymoon, but really it's a first because, just driving through the Poconos real quick didn't count as a first honeymoon, really.
Right. But it was great because we were together,
Yeah, true. It's pitch dark, middle of the night. Didn't get to see much, but it's true. It was together.
Well, I was thinking if you wanted to get another job, I could keep clipping the coupons and then we'll just save extra, double money. It'll be like we won the lottery or something, I
mean, that does have a shred of logic to it. If I work more and you keep doing what you're doing, we'll make more in the long run. I do like that. That's basically the status quo plus my added benefit of an extra job.
Right. So I think it's a great plan. You know what? I was talking to my friend Janice.
Oh, Janice.
Well, she got a new job.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She delivers groceries.
Damn it. That's what I was thinking about doing. Wait a minute. Oh, if I worked for Insta Uber Eats cart, I'm gonna have to work with Janice, or at least see her.
Well, the thing about Insta Uber Eats cart is that if Janice recruits you, see, she gets a bonus.
Ooh.
And then you can recruit people and you get bonuses too. And then we'll just have so much money we can go on all the cruises.
I don't know if I can handle that. I can't work for Janice. She's very condescending and she looks down at me, not just because she's 7 foot tall. Like she looks down at me like,
But you don't work for Janice. This is your own business,
But I'm making her money.
Well,
she's taking advantage of my work ethics.
Well, maybe just a little bit. Well, you don't have to sign up under Janice. I'll just tell her I forgot.
Well, now now I'm going to feel like an asshole. Janice is going to come up. She's going to be like, oh my gosh, why didn't you sign up under me? No. And you know how she talks, and I can't stand it.
I do. She talks just like that. She talks like a cat that's got his tail stuck in a lawnmower.
That's how I know she calls you. Like, okay, early on in our marriage, I got to tell you this. I thought we had a cat. Because every time she called you, I'm like, how does this cat keep staying alive? And then it's just Janice on the other end of the phone.
It's old Janice, she is a character. But back to you and me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate her so much I get hung up on her.
No, it's okay. We're only friends because we've been friends since we were kids, and it'd be sad to cut off my oldest relationship.
That's not an excuse. I've gotten rid of all my old friends. I said, F them. If they're not going to be a part of me moving forward, they're not going to be holding me back.
Well, that was very mature of you.
Yeah, I had a fortune cookie at Manchu Walk that said that, so that's what I used my.
And scene. I feel like this has been the plot to several TLC shows I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Did we just MLM Instacart?
I think we did. Somehow.
That's so good.
Because I wanted to be a boss babe.
You can be my boss babe, but not Janice.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, Thornton Tex, that's brilliant. We'll talk about that at the end of the show. Okay. Alright, so speaking of which, let's move on to a game called Scene 3 Ways. Alright guys, we're going to need suggestions for genres. And when I talk genres, I mean pretty much any movie, TV genre you can think of. Maybe even a book genre, if it's something that you can see acted out on stage, that's fine.
Theater style.
Play genres, theater style. Do whatever you like when it comes to genres. Dump them in there. We got some suggestions from earlier. We'll pick
musical. I don't think my voice is going to do a musical.
Yeah, musical's probably going to be a little bit out tonight because hey, we've all been through it this week. So how about just something that you'd like to see performed by our actors? Go ahead and throw it in there. Because what's going to happen is we're going to give a suggestion for the scene. Then we're going to see a regular scene, much like you saw in Scene 2 Ways, or not Scene 2 Ways. Two suggestions.
Scene 2 Ways.
Scene 2
Ways.
This is Scene 3
Did we
Ways.
make a new game? Scene 2 Ways is like chapter 2 of Scene 3 Ways. It's so good. So good.
Okay, 2 suggestions. Much like in 2 suggestions, we'll do just like a normal scene. And then we're going to do it 3 more ways in different genre styles. So yes, we're going to go ahead and, get those suggestions in. So, okay. I like the cut of your jib. All right.
What, is this a pirate movie?
Yeah, why not? Okay, so first of all, we have a Nordic murder mystery.
Like Lilyhammer?
Yeah. So, Nordic murder mystery. Oh, yeah, we're just going to do all the accents tonight, apparently.
It's going to be a bad one. But
Oh, yeah. Let's see. We have This Old House. So I'm guessing home renovation.
Yep.
And finally, last but certainly not least, we have children's programming.
Oh, awesome.
You didn't want musical, so we're giving you children's programming.
I would normally I do do a musical. I just don't think my voice will make it tonight.
Yeah, you're good. All right, so those are the 3 suggestions that we have, and I'm going to pull an old suggestion here from our vast archives of tonight. Let's see here. Okay. All right, the suggestion is brewing mead.
Do you brew mead?
Brewing mead. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so the suggestion is brewing mead, and we're going to start just a regular scene with brewing mead in 3, 2, and 1.
I did it. I did it.
Well, that is great. I am so proud of you.
Yeah. Remember. I mean, I know you remember because you did it. You hated all the bees I was keeping, and so I think I used the honey that I had. I think it's used honey. Yep, I used the honey I had, and with the cow I kept before, I mixed it together. I made me some mead, and I call it mead because I made it. Me, I did it. So it's actually ME'd, mead.
Well, honey, that is just fantastic. I am so proud of you. You know what? I was thinking we should go out and sell this together.
You would do that with me, honey? I thought you would. Honestly, I was being prepared for you to chastise me and make fun of me.
Oh, no. I went to a conference and learned how not to be a nag. So now I don't do that anymore.
Was it a church conference?
It surely was.
Oh, gosh, that sounds condescending. I'm surprised you went to that, honey.
Well, I just thought it would make me a better wife, and that is what I'm interested in.
Honey, I would have loved you regardless. And I mean, granted, I did notice you were less of a horse, but I haven't noticed all the way. Like you stopped wearing the fake tail, so that's a good sign,
Okay.
And scene. Hey, look. I mean, we're not here to kink shame, but all right. So
did I shapeshift?
Well, I figured the nag and horse. You were in the horseplay. Wait, you were in the horseplay. That's good stuff. All right.
I love it when the best parts of the scene happen after the scene ends. It's great. All right, let's go ahead and let's see that again. I want to see this as This Old House, like home renovation show. This Old House, okay? Let's see that again. 3, 2, and 1. And
as you see here, these are the old apiary boxes.
I saw that. I noticed, though, that those bees escaped, and we had a huge problem with just bees all in the walls. And, you don't want that. So what you got to do is call a qualified bee removal service to get those bees out of your house.
I can tell you how to do it old fashioned. This is what we used to do when I was a kid, when we had bees in our walls, which was all the time. You just smoke a big fat doobie. You put that smoke up in them walls and bees come flying right out. And now you've got the box full of honey. You know what to do with the honey, right?
Well, I reckon you eat it.
No, that would be too easy.
Oh, well, honey, I'm not even going to nag you about you smoking.
You get me, honey? You called me honey, and I'm talking about honey.
Oh, that's clever.
Now all you gotta do is you just take all this honey that's stuck in this box, and you go outside and you get yourself a pail of milk, a milk pail full of milk, if you will. Follow these quick, simple steps. You mix that honey into that milk, and you put some heat underneath it. You got yourself some meat.
Oh, well, that's what everybody needs when they're renovating a house. Is you need some meat.
You do. You need to get drunk as skunk in order to fix this old house, because it's gnarly. Bees in the walls, and there's horses outside nagging at you.
Yeah, it is. They haven't been to any kind of training at all, so they are just full on nagging horses.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? Like, that almost sounded like Bob Vila for a minute. All right, so let's move on to I want to see a Nordic murder mystery. This scene is a Nordic murder mystery. All right, so bring it on. Let's see it again. 3, 2, and 1.
Hello, Helga.
Hello.
I hope you noticed, Helga, there's a dead horse outside.
I noticed. I'm speechless. That's what happened. I saw the dead horse, and now I can't even speak right.
Well, that's why they called me Björgen from the Kjörgen Fjords, to come here to figure out who killed the horse. I'm a little bit from Ireland too, you know.
I noticed. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed some tracks headed that way. Some tracks made out of honey.
So what you're saying, I'm turning straight Irish now. I'm going to put the jiggers up. I'm actually a spy from Ireland to come here to the Nordic lands to find out who killed this darn horse. And I know when you've got tracks of honey up there, that's because you've been sucking down too much of the mead you have. Helga.
Well,
Swedish Helga.
You got me. Because the thing is, I ain't from Sweden at all.
Oh, neither one of us are from this place. I'll track you down. Oh, you happen to be the world traveler Carmen San Diego now, would you?
I am.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. We're just gonna guess hand it. We're just.
I have a Swedish voice that went away as soon as I started.
That
was bad.
I love it when the expression is just like, where did that voice even come from? All right,
I don't even know.
All right, well, you can pick your own accent because we're going to go into children's TV to end this off. So, children's programming.
We still have one more of these.
Yes. Children's programming. If you can even remember what this is about, you're better than me. 3, 2, and 1.
Hi, kids.
Hey, kids.
Welcome to today's program.
You know what? Oh, go ahead, Lucius.
Today, we're going to show you how to make Nesquik.
Yes, and you know what they call adult Nesquik? It's called mead.
Well, that's right, kids. So the first thing you want to do is grab some honey to make it extra sweet.
You know what makes honey, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Bees.
Bees. I heard you through the television waves.
So did I.
Those kids are really smart. And you know what you mix honey with to make mead?
That's right. Milk.
Yes, I was going to say Dr. Pepper, but you're right, milk.
Yeah, that's what you need for your Nesquik too.
See?
This is so off the rails.
We could have ended that as soon as
I
that
know.
voice came out again. I think I'm just done with voices. I think for the rest of the evening, I'm going to just speak like this in all of my scenes. For the last scene that we have left.
Yeah, okay.
The one remaining game.
The one remaining game. Okay, guys. So, speaking of which, my God, looking through. We actually got some good cheers.
Not our best scene three ways.
Yeah.
Not our best scene three ways. Fun. It was fun.
What was that scene even? I don't know.
I cried laughing, so it's fine, guys. I see more improv than anybody. If you make me cry laughing, you're doing it right.
Well, my favorite thing of tonight is old job, new job. Apparently, you fell out of your chair. I'm not sure where you went. I don't know what happened to you. You disappeared.
I was desperately getting away from the mic because I was about to blast laughing.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's all the approval I need.
I'm a professional. All right, so let's move on to our final game tonight, which is letter sub. Hey, we're going to need some letters again, guys, and we're going to need 2 consonants. We're going to need common consonants, nothing weird like Q. We all know that Q is a weird consonant. And no vowels or anything like that. We're just going to need common consonants to replace, because what's going to happen is we are going to start a scene based on a suggestion. And our 2 intrepid actors, Katie and Chris, will be, yes, exactly, intrepid. That's a new word. It was actually my Wordle. I don't know how to play Wordle, apparently, because it's way too long for that. But, yes, it's an intrepid word. Intrepid suggestion, you're going to be playing it intrepidly while substituting one letter from another based on our audience suggestion. There, I got those words out because I'm a professional. Exactly. Oh, that was our show. No. But yes, please go ahead and put your suggestions for the letters into the chats. Just 2 common consonants. That's all we're asking for. 2 consonants.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so looking around. Okay, interesting. All right, we have a K. Okay, we just need one more and an R. Ooh. What can we do with that?
R's become K's.
R's become K's. Okay, so really becomes Keely.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so that's awesome. So really becomes Keely. R's are now K's, and the suggestion for this scene is fan fiction.
Fan fiction?
Fan fiction. Yeah, have fun with that. So this will be fan fiction with letter sub. Katie and Chris. All R's are now K's. In 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my gosh! I've never met a Keel author before.
Well, hello. My name is Kate.
Kate, that's a beautiful name. My favorite author is J.K. Cowling. She will quote Hacky Potter.
She did kite that book, and it is a good series.
As a professional bucolic, would you mind maybe keating my Stokey? I made a Stokey about Hacky Potter. It's fan fiction. It's Hacky Potter and I don't have the rest. The cast of the title. It's a walking title.
Oh, I would love to keed yoke stocky.
It's a good stocky. I walked at this. I used a type. What kind of? I don't own a computer
I don't have that much money. I'm Bacoke.
And I was focused right.
What? Wait. What was that? I missed it. I wasn't listening. Fuxed? You're fuxed?
When I was a beginning Wakanda.
Oh, okay.
I did not have much money either. So I can chelate.
You can chelate? That's it. I used to be a chemist, so I understand chelation.
And see,
thank you.
my fixed job.
oh my god!
That was a lot. I don't think we've ever swapped R before. That was difficult.
That was a lesson learned for next time. But my god,
no, that was good. No, I mean it was a good one. I just don't think we've ever swapped R. So like,
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, that was fun. I want to do that again with a different letter. So, yeah.
Maybe do it with someone who's played that game more than one time ever.
You did great. Honestly, you did amazing. And
that was a hard one.
And we made Thornton Tech's brain hurt. So that's
hacky poddick. By the way, that's my new favorite thing. Hacky poddick. And the soccer stone. Soccer cock stone. Server soccer cock. It's soccer cock. The soccer cock stone.
Y'all are nuts. Oh, well, everybody. That's our show. That is our last.
And the Optic of the Phoenix. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good stuff.
Hey, everybody. Thank you all so much for being on here tonight. We know it's crazy, but hey, we love to bring you along this crazy ride. So, before we go ahead and end the show tonight, I want to thank Thornton Tex for your bit cheering, as well as Katie Joe and the resub Katie Joe and Eagle Panini. Thank you all so much for your bit cheers, for greasing the wheels of comedy and supporting local comedy on the internet. So we do humbly thank you for all your support and for all your wonderful suggestions tonight, including the suggestions for show titles, which we will get to immediately. So first of all, we have Casio Swatch, Dancing with Penguins, Carnival Expedition, 30-Day Instashopper, Mead, M-E''D, Horseplay.
Oh, that just sounds naughty. Naughty.
Honeycock. Adult Nesquik is called Mead.
I like that. Okay.
And Walking Title.
It's a walking title. Yeah, that's good. That's actually, it's kind of meta there in a way, you know.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so if any of you out there watching like any of those titles, feel free to type it back in. It'll be kind of like an upvote for the title you want to choose. We like the audience to choose if possible. So go ahead and make sure that whatever one you like best, feel free to type it back in. I do want to thank Katie, thank Chad for everything tonight. Ran the whole show and did all the stuff. And then Katie and I had the easy part. We just got to make stupid words come out of our mouths. So that was fun. But we do have, if you're in the Birmingham area, we do have some live shows coming up. Check our website, chaoticimprov.com, to find the dates on those. You can also purchase tickets for those. We also have our level 0 sneak peek improv workshop. If you want to come and just test out what improv is going to be like, feel free to come and take it. It's super fun time. I'll be hosting it with some of the other improvisers here. And then our level 1 class will begin shortly thereafter, a couple weeks after that, I think in May. And I'll be teaching that as well, so it'll be super fun. I'd love to see everyone in the class. I'll teach you to make stupid stuff.
Stupid stuff is best stuff, yeah.
It is. I'll teach you how to make mead with Nesquik.
Oh man, I gotta say, and we don't have a second suggestion.
Any upvotes?
30-second Instashopper actually was my dark horse to win this one because it did have like a TLC vibe to it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. 30-day Instashopper. Yeah.
30-day Instashopper, yeah.
It works for me. 30 seconds to Mars. Yeah.
Speaking of Jared Leto, yeah.
30 seconds into the movie. Just kidding.
And see it now. All right, so yeah, 30-day Instashopper looks like we're going to go for it. Thank you to Thornton Tex for that wonderful suggestion and the episode title, Moving Forward.
Yeah. That's it. I'll let you close us out there, Chad. You've been doing so good.
All right, well, guys, once again, huge thank you to Chris. Huge thank you to Katie for just being awesome tonight and, basically doing every scene, which is really tough. That takes a lot out of you. Thornton Tex for your wonderful support. Thank you in the chat to Mark McClellan in YouTube for your support as well. We really do appreciate you guys for, staying with us all this time and everything. Please tell your friends and get them on. We'd love to make as many people laugh as we can. So Thursdays, don't forget, be back here. Be back Tuesday for our Jackbox Games night. It's going to be awesome. Once again, I'm Chad. I'm the tech guy. Chris and Katie have been your actors.